Whoa.
No, what did I say about
that was full.
where Steve was? I
He's
said,
in
he
Indiana.
finally succumbed to his acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Rest in peace, Steve.
Poor Steve. Poor fella.
Or he was elected to the San Francisco Board of Supervisors. It's a Harvey Milk joke for those that don't know.
He wouldn't make a good-looking woman, though. I don't think he should transition.
Yeah, no. Steve would not make
I mean,
a
he's
good
a handsome guy.
I mean, he's all right.
Lindsey Graham would probably
the only
go for him.
single one in the room.
Well, Lindsey Graham would go for him.
Oh, Miss Lindsay would love him.
Yeah, make sure you're about 4 to 6 inches away.
What's going on here? Oh, it needed to come down.
Coming
What's
down.
with Lindsay going back and telling people to sign up?
Oh, I know.
Dude,
Jesus.
it's so fucked up. I mean,
throw something
and he
at
has
me if
cheered
I'm not
every
on.
war. Doesn't matter who the president. He's just all about it. He's
crazy.
like that fucking dipshit. What the fuck? He got his shit. He got his house raided for files. Bolton.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, John Bolton. The
John
Walrus.
Bolton, you know,
Yeah.
the walrus. Yeah, I
He
mean,
does look like a walrus.
it's like some guys they just want war. They love
crazy.
it.
Lindsay
but
says some
Bolton, I don't
crazy
understand.
shit.
Bolton's not a politician. Lindsay's getting paid by these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
APEC and Halliburton and Blackwater and all these people. So it's like that's what you do. And I think a lot of America doesn't even understand that. Like when you have a job, somebody pays you, so you do what you have to do. That is how Congress is. They have jobs. And they're being paid by these evil-ass people that want us to suffer while they make tons of money.
Did you see that weird interview he gave where he was like, you Gulf Coast states need to step in line with the rest of us. We're sending our South Carolina boys and girls over this war, and you Gulf Coast states, you need to get on board. And it's, what are you talking about?
It's just insane.
It's so weird.
It's insane. He is. It's funny. Well, I mean, it's like everybody knows he's gay. Everybody.
Sure.
And like,
It's like, who cares?
He doesn't know that.
Yeah, he's the only one that
who
might not
cares?
know. But it's just so weird that they care that much.
So weird.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, it's 2026 now. I don't think people give a fuck.
Well, it
you
must be
know?
something besides that.
I mean, was he afraid
You
he's
know,
not going to get
something
elected?
else.
Whatever they got on him must be bad.
God, he has one
Must
ugly
be
fucking-
really bad.
Yeah.
He looks
Who's
like
got
he's
it?
somebody's aunt.
Who's
you
got
know what I mean?
Who's got it? Who's got the info?
I'd say it's either
Tester's got some. We know that.
I'd say it's either Mossad or whatever the K.
Mossad definitely.
Yeah, whatever the KB. Is it the KBG,
ICG,
KGB,
IGC.
whatever the Russians have on him now.
Oh, Jesus. What a mess.
But you think they just release it? I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
It's weird.
It is weird.
Did
It's
you see that
fucking-
guy that when he was walking into Congress the other day, some reporter was like, "Lindsey, we know you're gay. It's okay. It's fine. Nobody cares. Just come out and say it. It's been 25 years of this, Lindsey. Come on. What are you saying?
It's all over social.
Nobody cares. Come on."
I think I said in the post I made about him, like, you think if you'd come out of the closet, you'd be a little less into war? Like maybe something, like something's got to give here,
Yeah, it's just very.
he just fucking sucks. He's always been a turn off to me. Like, it's just something about certain Republicans, and I could say there's definitely like Democrats I can't stand either, but it happens to be way more Republicans that are just like,
He was
what
Steve
the
Senator.
fuck?
Well, they're running the show,
yeah.
They're easy to hate right now.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Oh, it'll switch.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, well,
switch.
we'll see. I mean, they purged all these voter rolls. So what I think they're going to do is I think they're going to fuck these voter rolls in these swing states, in the ones they got them,
Yeah.
and they're going to make all these people ineligible after
Yeah.
they vote,
Yeah.
and it's going to be a
Well,
big
they make
fucking
them vote
deal.
provincial.
Yeah.
So they got to go back in later in life
yep.
and find their ID and do all
Right.
this stuff. And
And MAGA, their talking points is anybody can go get a passport. I mean, sure, anybody can, but it's not fucking free. They keep saying it's free. This is free and it's easy.
takes a long
It's
time.
not. It takes a long time. It's bullshit. It does cost money, and it's insane. I mean, I still don't understand why you just don't vote with your fucking phone number. You know what I mean? Like everybody's got a goddamn cell phone. I mean, sure it can be hacked,
that'd
but
be
everything can be
interesting.
hacked.
Yeah, but you bank on your phone, so I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
think that they
And I've
could-
been hacked.
Yeah. You get
They got
hacked
into
a
my
lot.
E-Trade.
Yeah, you get hacked a
Fuckers
lot.
sold 17,000 worth of stocks.
you got to change those passwords.
I did. I've been doing it. I have 127 compromised passwords. I'm like, well, that was bad.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not as bad as it looks, but
Typically when the IRS
It could be
calls,
slightly better.
they don't ask for the three digits.
001, 002, 003.
Oh, Jesus.
3 digits on the back of your credit card. They don't ask for that.
I started the bar in 2018, or I bought it, and
Don't give out your passwords now.
it doesn't matter anymore. I named the company Live to Ski. And
No, Ed.
and then I go, that's
too
my
close to the
password for
password.
everything. And the lawyer's like, you better change
You know, they're
everything.
using
then, you know?
AI now
You
to
know, he's
hack
like-
these things.
But my last thought before on Lindsey is, he wants to bypass that Hormuz Strait,
Oh, yeah.
which makes perfect sense. He hates it because it's straight.
It's straight. Yeah, he does not like things that are straight. Not at all.
Grab a drink,
Hormuz.
buckle up, and prepare to question your life choices. Because we're just a bunch of Montana guys trying to make sense of this madness. This is Beer Buds in the Big Sky, brought to you by the Montana Tap House, where the beer is cold and the takes are hot. Joining us tonight for our guest is candidate for the U.S. House of Representatives, Matt Raines. Tonight we're diving into crab legs, lobster tails, more Iran debacle, Ryan's quote of the week, and is there another farmer bailout coming?
Might be.
So crack one open, settle in, and let's get into it. Our host tonight, Mike Jopek.
Hey, Kevin, good to see you. Handsome as ever. Boy, Kevin, did you see that gas was suddenly at $3.60 a gallon? And my God, the Dow is below 47,000. That's 7% lower, 7 points lower than when we heard, have you seen that the Dow is at 50,000, Mr. Epstein?
Oh, man.
I mean, my God, that's a big drop. And have you seen that the Navy ships are now going to escort oil tankers through the Strait of Hormuz? You know, those oil tankers, my dad served on one. Those suckers are 3 to 4 times the size of a football field. They're not
they are
small. I mean,
pretty
they got
big.
pistons in them the size of a house. I mean, those things are open targets. My gosh, people, come on. The war is right on track.
Ryan Hennon.
So, Ed, I was thinking this week about, I was like, how do I make a joke about the gas prices and MAGA? And I started thinking about Star Wars. And then I thought, well, the obvious joke is, these are not the droids you're looking for. The high gas prices are good now. But then I started thinking about Star Wars more. And so I have a question for you. Do you think Chewbacca, do you think he has pecs, or does he just have a trail of teats like a piglet?
Boy, that's a tough one. I have a Great Dane. He has a trail of teats.
Well, there you go. So because
So
he's a
probably
space ape,
closer to
right?
that. He's a
Wookiee?
space ape?
Right?
Yeah, that's what he would be, a space ape.
So that's where my mind went. I was
Sasquatch.
thinking about
Wow, you
MAGA.
got some weird things on your mind. You see,
And the head.
I don't know where I am
Well,
this week.
and the head clown of this circus, Ed Doctor.
Yeah, head clown attention.
Yeah.
I did get to see Alex Jones cry with Nick Fuentes.
Oh, really?
That was a little interesting. He's always has to have that little cry. Alex Jones, like
What was
he's
he crying
Trump.
Oh.
Yeah. And Nick Fuentes telling people to vote for Democrats. I mean, like,
No.
what, dude?
No.
Oh yeah, Nick Fuentes totally. He's done. He's like, we're voting for Democrats. Either stay home or vote Democrat because Trump hasn't done it. And the thing is, and we say it all the time, and the people that are left, which there are some left for sure. I mean, Arian Flint is one of them for sure. He obviously loves the guy. Like,
These are Trump
fucking-
people that are left.
Yeah. Like, I mean, there's a lot of MAGA that have split. I
Yeah,
mean, really have. I mean, most of the podcasters, a lot of people are out there on social media being like, like you see like the funniest one I saw was like, he did it. He finally did it. It's a wife. And he's like in the background, like going like this. Like, he's done with Trump, and it's like, it's happening. And that's why we were talking before in our early banters, like, dude, these elections, it's scary. I mean, what the fuck is he gonna do? Because there's no fucking way the dude's winning. You commit political suicide when you do something that 80% of the country does not want you to do.
Yeah.
And now he doesn't know what he's doing. Nobody knows what's going on over there. I'm watching every single news outlet I can get. I'm following people that live in Lebanon and live in Beirut, live in Jerusalem, and on their TikToks, real people, and it's like you still can't get a good idea what's going on there. I mean,
That's part of the strategy.
Right.
That is absolutely just the continuous chaos coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we had 2 Americans murdered by ICE.
Yeah.
And we don't even talk about that. It's a
No.
few weeks later.
You're right.
That is the bullshit behind it all. It's just a
Let's
constant
introduce
noise.
Matt so people recognize his
Oh,
voice.
we want to welcome Matt Raines to the show. Before this is a weird week. I don't know what's going on. Monday must have thrown me off. Anyway,
You got me all worked up. I had to jump in.
Yeah.
Matt is running for U.S. House in Montana District 1.
Yep.
Was a participant in our roundtable the other night. And I
Yeah,
thought that went
welcome
really
back.
well.
Yeah,
I think,
thank you guys
I think
very much for
somebody
that.
said, Maybe it was you, Mike. I don't. Normally, you don't say smart things.
No,
it was
no.
somebody. No, about how lucky we are to have 4 really good dudes doing this. I mean, that's one thing that you know. I'm not going to say that it doesn't happen, but I don't think it happens like this. You got 4 pretty super solid dudes up there that are going to more than likely go against a guy that is just. I mean, the biggest MAGA grifting person that Montana has ever seen. I mean,
Little Aaron?
Little Aaron. I mean,
I wouldn't count out Dr. Al.
I wouldn't either. He only lost his Zinke by a couple points.
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe, like we were just talking, maybe this fucking macho bullshit, this Trump shit's over. I mean, it could be, because Aaron Flint, that's all he's got. Right. He's got talking points and Trump's endorsement. Other than that, he's got 20 years of service in the fucking Guard, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he tied himself day one to Trump. And
Yeah,
so
big time.
we will keep that. He'll be held accountable for that every
great
single day
thing,
of this
He
race.
loves high gas prices.
Yeah. Just
Yeah. And I mean, this is
Cinnamon.
only getting worse.
It is.
This envelope has been pushed way too far.
Dude, way too far. And speaking of that, our first topic.
Pushing envelopes?
Well,
Pete Hegseth
pushing
spending
things
spree.
too far.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw
I
that.
mean, that's
that
insane.
this week. It's crazy. Like some of the stuff I was writing it all
Quite a
down.
credit card.
It was $6.9 million.
Does he not think people are going to look at the receipts?
Yeah, $6.9 million in lobster, $2 million in king crab.
Wait. Just slow down. 6.9 million in lobster.
Right, lobster tails.
Lobster.
15.1 million in ribeye steaks, 140,000 in donuts, 225 million in furniture, 3.5 billion in cable TV expenditures.
Wait, now that I don't get.
Well, I would assume that's like ice ads for the Super Bowl,
Sure.
and I don't know. I would imagine
But
the
3.5
Pentagon has
billion?
DirecTV. Or
Well, they
some
do
shit.
advertise for jobs, like in a lot of markets for ICE.
I bet they
Like,
do,
They
yeah.
do. You're right. That's not cheap.
You
But
know,
it's crazy.
I was in the military for 11 years. And
You got to be just losing your shit about this.
oh my God, I was never in a unit that we had enough funding.
Sure.
Like,
Wait, you
you
didn't
are
get- you
talking
didn't get
about
lobster
soldiers,
tail?
soldiers' lives. Like, it's always like the end of the year budgeting just has to pinch pennies to get there. And then you hear about this kind of shit. Like,
Dude.
it is insulting. And now we have a war going on.
Right.
So
Spend
that
$1
money is
billion a
coming out of
day.
protection of our soldiers that are over there.
I mean, so what? I mean, where are they going to come up with this money? I mean, I know they're asking Congress for $50 billion.
Well, just borrow it.
You know, I mean, well, of course. I mean,
But why is it
Wait,
coming
Congress
out now?
has to actually be engaged and do
Yeah,
something.
yeah, right.
they probably.
And or
won't.
I think they just mailed that checkbook
Yeah, that
up to the
branch of
administration
government,
and
yeah.
walked away.
that is how I think it is.
But why is
that's-
it coming
yeah.
out now? I mean, they kind of set up Nome the same way on a spending spree,
Oh,
spent too
dude.
much money.
They
Now
didn't
they're
set her up
doing-
on a horse.
Yeah, exactly. But now, you got Keg's Breath coming up doing the same thing. I mean, are they trying to usher in Zinke in there or what?
Well, it's like these are the same people that will look you in the eye and tell you that a single mom on food stamps is a welfare queen moocher while they spend billions on steak and lobster.
Yeah.
Hegseth needs to pay back the money that he stole
God,
from
yeah.
the taxpayer.
And your MAGA dude living in the trailer, after he gets done hitting his wife, I'm sure, is like, this has to be done.
Right.
No, this has to be. They need to spend that money.
What they deserve
They
the lobster
deserve the
tail?
lobster because these people are high up here. They're doing a job. They're doing a job that you and I could not do. Like, I've heard conversations like that, and just like, holy fuck, dude. Like, wow. I
Or
mean,
they say the Smalley daycare is worse.
Right. But what was that investigation they held on Obama when he went and bought a donut or something?
Oh, that was
like
another thing I looked up. Like,
Yeah.
it's always fun. I mean, it's such a trope at this point to be like, what if Obama would have done this or Biden would have done this? But when Obama, there was some agency conference and they had $16 muffins, $8 lattes, and $5 meatballs. And there was a DOJ investigation into that spending. This will be a blip. No one will talk
like
about
Jim
this.
Jeffords.
No one will talk about this in 24 hours. It will be just gone.
Absolutely. There'll be something
You're
else
right.
coming down the
Yep.
pipeline.
You're right.
It
There'll be
will
something
be
else.
gone.
It's this deflect and fucking go
$5
forward.
meatballs? That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
it's just insane. Well, it's
cheaper than a tap house.
Now, Noam's going to investigate, or she's going to hearings now. I'm sure Hegseth's going to have to come and try to explain this at some point too.
You'd think, but I don't even know.
I don't know either.
I thought Hegseth wanted all the military slim and trim
Yes.
and
Yeah,
fit.
right,
yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
all
Butter
that
and lobster
food is
tails.
exactly,
Yeah.
the
Clarified
right,
butter.
the
another
right
thing.
image.
Like, what
lead
do
by
you think?
example, right?
As a military guy, I mean, this fucker comes in and he just orders all the generals from around the world to come to the because he's the boss. every one of those guys must have been like, "Oh fuck
what a
this!"
joke.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
right?
That was the most inspiring thing that I've seen was a unity among the leadership of the military to not buy in to the games and the shit show they were seeing in front of them. Like,
Right.
they knew what it was.
Yes.
They had a choice to rah and support,
And they didn't
and they
do
did
anything.
And
they just
I
sat
had
there.
so much pride in the fact
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
they had that
Well, it's
reserve
good.
and control.
Well, but these guys are, they're smart guys.
They are.
I mean, they know
Oh,
what they're doing.
Hegseth
And,
is not.
Yeah, they know that this guy is a political appointee, and he didn't work his way up in the ranks, and
It's
so
just-
it must have been incredibly offensive for a lot of these generals to sit there and listen to this guy just lecture them about like their men that they have to send into war.
Well, it's something that Democrats piss and moan about all the time, and I think they have every right to, because Republicans, since about Reagan, started putting people in the cabinet that is an absolute joke, and an offense to the department that they're heading.
It's the real DEI.
It's fucked up. I mean, that is DEI. It is. I mean, they're putting people that are no qualifications at all.
Right.
I mean, if you look at the cabinet officials appointed by Biden, Clinton, and Obama, these were all professionals. They just were.
Right.
I mean, go back to Bush. I mean, 1 and 2. I mean, 1 not as bad for sure, but still some kooks, And then, I mean, then you go to Betsy DeVos and all these other people like Trump threw in the 1st
Let's
place.
not forget Vince McMahon's
Vince
wife.
McMahon's wife. But like, I mean, it's just it's sickening. I mean, I want America to run well. I do. I want people that know what they're doing. And if that makes me a fucking libtard, fuck you.
Well,
I
we
mean,
need it to run
fuck
well
you.
for people to succeed. If we want people to get ahead, it
Well, it's
needs
like
to run decent.
I'd prefer my kids not drink milk with lead in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Maybe that makes me some crazy leftist weirdo, but I'd prefer there be some kind of.
And they can eat
safety
liver. They should eat
standards.
liver every dinner or every night
Yeah.
for dinner now too.
Chop liver. Chop liver.
I mean, when I ran in 19, I always went around and joked, and this, MAGA hadn't taken off yet.
Yeah.
I was like, I just want to make government boring again. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
like C-SPAN
Yes.
should not be the
So
best
exciting.
entertainment
Yeah.
on TV.
Right.
Like that is embarrassing. We just need people to get in there,
right.
to shut up, do their job, and
Yep.
do something
Yes.
good for, the state, but
Yes.
America.
They're all reality TV stars.
Yeah.
That's how they're acting.
Now it's all just sound bites for their Instagram and their TikTok.
How do I get my next interview?
Yeah.
All I want to do is
Yeah.
Got
be on
Rand
TV,
Paul,
be
Rand
on
Paul
TV.
and Dr. Fauci
Lindsey
yelling
Graham.
at each other.
Yeah.
And
Lady
all those
Graham,
guys, they
she's
probably
on.
monetize all their social media.
Oh, I
They're
don't
probably
doubt
just
it.
raking
Oh,
it in.
yeah.
Well,
Can't imagine.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was like that story that came out the day Charlie Kirk was killed. All those FBI agents said they lost at least 12 hours of investigation because Dan Bonjingo, Mr. Cinderblockhead, and Cash Money Patel spent all their time talking about social media strategy. It was like, I'm going to tweet this, and then when I tweet this, you tweet this, and then we'll get it trending on TikTok. And, and these FBI agents with 25 years experience are like, hey, we've got leads that are going to dry up unless we act quickly. It's crazy.
Fuck, dude.
So on a scale of 1 to what the hell, where does the priority of taking care of this country fit?
Dude,
When social media is your number one concern when
don't
there's an assassination.
I mean, you got a guy
Right.
like Cash Patel who he's using his position as the director of the FBI. He's like a Make-A-Wish kid. He's in the
kinda
locker
is,
room
yeah.
with the men's hockey
Yep.
team.
He's
They
like,
just announced today that FBI
I
agents are going
won.
to train with UFC fighters, and he's taken a.
Yes.
I've said this before on the show. Cash Patel lives his life like 14-year-old Ryan Hennad wanted to live his life. He's like, I'm going to have a girlfriend, and she's going to sing the anthem at a wrestling match, and I'm going to fly there on my own plane. Like, it's going to be so cool.
He's living your dream.
But he's a joke. I mean, he's a buffoon.
Complete joke,
He's a
dude.
buffoon.
Complete. It's not. Hey, I think it's cool that an American is celebrating a hockey victory team. If he was on vacation and paid for him fucking self, I'm totally cool with that.
But it's like, let them celebrate. What are you doing?
Right.
over there?
Well, this is
Like
Trump's
Steve
America.
called him the other day. Steve had a good one. He called him old mortgage eyes. You've got one fixed and one variable rate.
Steve came up with that.
I think so. I think it was
Wow.
Right, Quinnell?
I wonder how his,
Where the hell is he?
his gender mutilation
Steve. Rest
surgery is
in
going.
peace, Steve. He was attacked by a gay shark.
God, he used to be so funny back in the day.
No, but this Hegseth stuff, it's like, I know a drunk with a credit card when I see one.
Yes.
I've had friends that live like this where
it's
I'm
pretty
like, how the
nuts.
hell are you affording this?
Right.
Well, and just to do it with, just unabashed, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, everything's in our face. I mean, and what I think, just because of how, like, Trump and this administration does have, support of about 30% of this country, pretty hardcore fucking
Sure.
support.
And that's not going
So
anywhere.
you would think that they'd kind of be less in your face with the fucked up shit they're doing.
No.
But they don't care that they're losing independence.
Nope.
Probably $1 million a day, if you ask me. I mean, with every move. And, of course the Epstein stuff not happening. All these things that are happening. Like, it's funny, you said it the other day, it's like you were laughing, and it's funny, but it's not. Right. He's doing the opposite of everything
you gotta laugh
you said.
or you'll cry.
I mean, I don't know what's going on at the academy right now. Like,
I wonder.
That is a school. I mean, we got the Naval Academy, the Air Force Academy, and West Point.
And these are tough schools to get into. I mean, they just don't take anybody.
They exist from the day you arrive. They break you down, and you spend 4 years building up to be a leader of soldiers. And how do you teach leadership in this environment?
Right.
Dude.
Like, you should always. The president should be the epitome of leadership.
Yep.
Right.
Secretary of Defense, I'm going to stick with defense, should be
me too.
the epitome of leadership for all the soldiers underneath that are putting their lives on the line.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, even
crazy.
when they changed the name to Department of War, I'm like, okay, this is more of this in-your-face bullshit that I can't believe you're not hiding it.
Again, where's your priorities?
Yes, where's your... Well, we were talking before about, one of our friends that is super MAGA'd out, and he went to West Point like you did, and it's like... hard to understand. Yeah, not gonna say his name, but it's hard to understand because you're taught leadership. You're taught how to be a leader, and how in the fuck, I mean, of course you don't have, you have no say over who people vote for. This is what happens. Yeah. But can you I mean, how many of these people do you think have actual, true, found respect for Trump? I'm going through West Point.
It's tough to say. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean,
the propaganda of Fox News is powerful.
It is.
It
You're
works.
right.
It works.
You have to respect it for what it is.
Yep.
I don't agree with it in any way, shape, or form, but the power behind it.
You're right.
Has really, really got into people's heads at a core level that you can't erase.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
But this shit is so toxic. Where it's like you have steak and lobster for the king and his entourage, and you have war and measles for all the peasants.
Oh yeah, no, it's terrible, and we're so distracted by what's going on. We're not prepared if Iran's coming onto the American soil.
No,
we're
hell
not
no.
ready
We don't.
for it all.
I don't trust that.
What happened today?
I was listening to
Detroit.
Sirota
Yeah, I saw
today,
that.
and what they're talking about.
Another shooting in Detroit. There was 2 shootings today.
No, I was listening to Sirota today, and what he's talking about is that the shortwave radio brands now are suddenly starting to broadcast number stream again in Iranian languages.
Oh boy!
And that's kind of like secret code kind of stuff that they're shooting up on shortwave radio, and we're distracted talking about all this nonsense and. Bad shit's gonna happen.
I've been saying,
it's terrible.
That's fucked up.
Like I've been saying, someone's gonna, detonate a suitcase nuke in an American city because Kash Patel missed an emergency briefing because he was riding around in Gravedigger, the monster truck.
Yes.
That's the danger of these guys being able to do their hot tubs.
That's what I think.
I mean, and all
But
this
it's all
social
this is
media
all a
stuff.
distraction for just how poor the economy.
Well, the
really
Joint
is.
Chiefs of Staff said, before this, he's like, no, because Trump's like, my Joint Chiefs of Staff are all about it, says we can do it. And the guy was like, no, we have really depleted what we have going to Ukraine and what we did in Venezuela. We need to regroup. And fucking 4 days later, we're at war with Iran. Like, fuck.
I did my time in Iraq. After I got out of the military, I traveled over 60 countries doing humanitarian photojournalism.
Oh, wow.
And so I was in Africa, Middle East, Asia.
cool.
So if you guys have heard of the Rohingya genocide, so in Myanmar, one of the most corrupt countries in the world,
Yeah.
I was the first.
Second to America.
We're getting closer. I was the first foreign photographer when the Rohingya genocide kicked off. I
really?
pushed into remote areas and
I'd be
photographed
like-
concentration camps. And so this part of the world, we are so disconnected over here in the United States.
Yeah.
Right.
Iran is 2.5 times the size of Texas.
Yeah.
It's massive.
Yeah.
It's huge.
It has
90 million people.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
Terrain is
lot.
no joke.
95. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
right up there.
yeah,
It has a
mountains
military
everywhere.
of 500,000 to 600,000.
Well,
It
that's-
is not just taking this
So
and
what I
walking away.
heard was there's 500, 600,000 in like the Iranian national something, and then there's like 2 other branches of the military over there. This is what I heard, and it's like whatever these other factions of fighters, but they have a lot of them. Put it that way. I mean, they have a lot, and I just don't see us just. I mean, well, Netanyahu today apparently is told them to lay down their weapons and they better surrender. And what does he mean
And
by
they're
that?
talking
Is he going to
about-
throw a nuke on them?
No,
I
what
mean,
Iran's saying is we're going to light our oil fields on fire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You
You
can all
know,
fuck.
and they can play the long
Especially
game
if
in
you're
that Strait of Hormuz with those tankers 4 times the size of football going through there. I mean, they can play the long game, and we're hosed.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
you
And
know?
thank God Trump got rid of all the solar and wind bullshit. You know what I mean? Because we need oil more than we ever have. You know, when my girlfriend bought her electric car, she's got $11,000 in credits from Honda and the U.S. government.
Yeah.
Those are gone.
I don't
and
think
so they don't
people-
even
yeah.
stock the electric cars at Corwin anymore.
No, people
'Cause
don't
nobody's
remember
buying
the
them.
gas lines, you know, when you odd even days and, you know, when gas
Well, it's
spiked and you couldn't
1973.
get gas, you know, when
Yeah.
OPEC was kind of doing all that shit the first time around.
You're right. That's
I mean,
ancient history.
This stuff is powerful stuff that can really wreck economies fast.
It can be tough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's shitty, but as soon as I woke up and read about Venezuela and that we were, going to take their oil,
Yeah.
the first thought in my head was, who are we going to war against?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we're going to
Like-
need that oil.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And
right.
Americans won't take on a war if our oil prices, gas prices at the pump go $5-6 a gallon.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had to supplement it, and it was just a brazen go and kidnap a president from another nation.
too.
I mean, it is just off the
You know, he
charts.
was a brutal
It is
dictator.
so
you know,
insane.
Didn't we hear this story before with Saddam? You know how many brutal dictators are out there? A lot.
Right.
And are we going to take care of every one of them? Fuck no.
No, they got our
But if
oil
they
and we're
got
going to get
oil-
it.
If they got oil, yeah, we probably can. You know, like it's so phony. It's so fucked up.
Yeah. And for an administration that's all about no more wars,
Shit.
we're coming back, we're going to take care of our country. Like,
Yeah,
what happened to
shit.
that?
Insane.
What happened to
Well,
that?
that's what Alex Jones was crying about. I mean, and again, you got
He's always-
Hegseth, fucking, this is the guy running it, throwing money everywhere. I mean, if he's going to spend billions on just having fun and $1 billion a day on this fucking, and he's missed. Okay, this is the scary part of this to me, is he has told his troops that this is a holy war. Now, this has been reported a lot.
I saw that.
And I wanted to ask you, Matt, about this because this scares the fuck out of me. It gave me chills down my spine when I'm like, oh my God. So I went down the rabbit hole, went to AI, went to Google, went asking about, who are these commanders, who are these generals that are telling people that this is a holy war and shit. And it's like, it's actually everywhere. Like they're just being reported everywhere that this is what these people are talking about. What?
I mean, I won't lie. I think most wars have been done in the name of religion,
Yeah,
but has
yeah.
it ever been done in the name of religion? No.
No,
No.
you're right.
It's always about the leadership, the power, the sovereignty, whoever's trying to conquer another
People
country.
are going to start killing themselves at some point, probably jumping out windows and shit. Just people are fucking weird about shit. Now,
Right.
because that, like I said, that scared me. And like, wait a second, they're bringing religion into this? Oh no! Like,
I mean, how do you argue against religion?
You're right.
Like
You're
that,
right.
it's the fail-safe. You can't point the finger at
yep.
a
Oh, that's
mystical
why
being.
so
Can't
many
prove a negative,
Republicans
yeah.
adopt it.
Can't prove a negative. Thank you, TJ.
Oh, God. Here we
Don't
go.
worry,
Here-
don't worry, don't worry. This is just,
Oh,
just getting a
goodness.
beer.
we're all back
You guys
there,
already
too.
put me through this one
Yeah,
time.
I'm just getting a beer.
We're just making people nervous.
That's how deep the Epstein
Yeah.
files are tonight.
Okay.
We're done with the files.
Next week we'll have the files.
Yeah, we can't meal prepare this week.
Well, it
don't know
just
what's
shows
going
us
on.
like
Double-
it
double
just shows
banger.
this Hegseth stuff just shows you how bad the economy is. I mean,
Dude.
this guy, 15 million on ribeye. That's how bad. That's how high grocery prices are.
Well, and you remember, and I think yeah.
That was just down at Safeway.
Oh, just to
that's like
interrupt.
6 steaks.
We are not done with the Epstein files.
No,
We are not
They're
even
digging
close
holes at Zorro
to being
Ranch
done
right
with
now.
those.
Yeah.
They're
No
using
way.
like radar and everything, searching all that land. I'm
They're
assuming
doing
they're
it,
going to
huh?
find some bodies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been out there doing it.
God, just like digging at the missionaries.
But remember, I remember, Mike and I remember because we were older and we had friends, I'm sure you had friends like I did that were really stoked about the Iraq war because we were going to get that Saddam Hussein.
That was our oil
And
under their
is-
sand.
It's our oil under their
Oh,
sand.
the Dixie Chicks took it
And
hard.
we're going to get, and we're going to get,
Crazy.
Our
Chicks.
gas is going to be 50 cents a gallon. It's going to be cheap as it ever was,
That's like
And a
deregulation.
year into that war, gas was more expensive than it had ever been in this country. And the people still supported it. So it's like,
People were burning piles of Dixie Chicks.
But it was tied to 9/11.
right.
There
tied
was
to 9/11.
something that
That's the
happened
thing.
on
Yeah.
this soil.
Rally around the
We had a
family.
no,
reason.
I'm talking about the first one in
Oh, oh.
89 or 90,
never
whatever.
mind.
I'm talking
Kuwait?
about the first one. when
Kuwait?
Kuwait.
You talking about storming Norman Schwarzkopf?
Storm and Norman, but this
Hell
is
yeah.
back in
War on the shore.
Yeah, exactly.
late 80s, early 90s. I can't really remember. It was about 89. It had to have been 89. But like in my redneck friends, that I grew up pretty redneck and shit, and they're just like all loving it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why?
But to Matt's point, and then we had 9/11, and 9/11 was like,
oh boy,
the support for the Iraq War was like,
I was
high
at
70s.
I was at West Point when that
I
happened.
mean, it was crazy
were?
how high it
Wow.
was. And they
Oh,
still
yeah, it
spent
was.
2 years beating the war drum before they invaded.
I know.
But
Whereas this, they just kind of said, we're doing it.
I mean, that really brought people together. I
Sure.
mean, if there's something happening in America with Iran coming
threw out
over
the
here,
first pitch
it's
at
really
the
going to
Yankee
bring people
game.
together to kind
I
of
don't know
right
about
before
it this time.
No,
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I mean, look, people aren't paying that much attention. We
listen,
think people are paying that much
but right
attention. They're
now,
not.
here's what's
They're going to pay attention if something happens.
Well, they are.
Yeah.
They will, and they'll get a little more patriotic, possibly. But
Right.
I was thinking about this, and I want to ask Matt this one too. When it comes to war and all that stuff, I find it kind of disturbing that I'm seeing on social media a lot of fucking Americans are rooting for Iran. I mean, it's fucking nuts to me.
Yeah.
I mean, not saying that
that's
they don't have they have a First Amendment right. You know,
Right.
of course they can
What,
say
who
that.
are these the young kids that were all?
All kinds of people,
Really?
You know? Like, oh yeah. I mean, just go to some social media threads and shit. Go to like Fox
They must
News
be
shit.
bots. I mean, I
Like,
can't
no,
believe
I
that.
don't think so. No way.
Jesus.
Oh no.
No?
I swear to God. Especially
I
on
mean,
the right
they're not
wing.
good people over there. I mean, maybe the individual, but the leadership is bad.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah.
without a doubt.
but
Exactly. Other countries have horrible leaders too.
I mean,
you
I
know?
tried to get into Iran when I was in Pakistan traveling around. I was in Afghanistan traveling around.
Oh, Iran was the country you didn't go. You couldn't get in there.
So I to get a visa, I had to have somebody from Iran escort me 24/7 everywhere I went.
Oh wow.
So I couldn't coordinate because I was coming in from like a
Oh
side
really?
border.
I mean, you got to know somebody there.
Yeah.
Like, do you know anybody
Yeah.
there? Fuck no.
I
Like,
did not, and
yeah.
so that was like the little hiccup. But
Oh, weird.
traveling like that part of the world. I mean, it used to be called the hippie trail. Like that area in the 60s and 70s
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
was really modern.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was very progressive, like mini skirts.
Oh yeah,
and then
Iran looked beautiful and awesome and just as cool as America back then. Like all the
Karachi,
movies
you could see the
yeah.
foundation
Yes.
when it was
It's
a
kind of
great
like where
city.
civilization started,
Yeah.
Was
right?
it the
You know?
Shah? Then the Shah came in? Is that who it was?
I mean, they all just had their of extreme Islam
Yeah.
in different versions, and they
Right.
came in, and so like in Pakistan, there's like two major families that just kind of go back and forth, but they use Islam to basically like control the population.
Right.
Huh.
And
Why do they get to have
it's
nukes?
It's a suppression.
It is a surprise, without a doubt. Why does Pakistan get nukes? Why don't we fucking go fuck with them? They're crazy as fuck too, right?
There's like, what,
From what I hear.
seven or eight countries last time I checked?
That
Yeah,
have
because
nukes, yeah.
I mean that's all went down when they split off from Britain, right?
Yeah.
From the UK, like Pakistan and India. That's the whole split.
they got
But they
got
just
it.
kept them?
Oh,
Because
so
Israel's
that's-
got one.
Partition or whatever.
Britain's
they
got
did
one.
there.
France, us, North Korea, maybe. We don't really know yet.
We'll never know.
Who knows?
I mean, North
It's
Korea,
like the
wow.
old-time analog nukes. Those probably work forever.
Yeah,
But it's
exactly.
funny that you need to have an
You got fucking
escort to go
nuclear
around the
propellant now.
country
It's
24/7. Like, and how do they even police that? But I bet they
mean-
do. I mean, they seem to be pretty strict over there.
I never made it into North Korea, but I think that was about
Oh.
the same too. And
I
that's
bet.
just where it was. Like it is the control of the information flow and stuff.
Right.
Like, a lot of
Dude,
those
that's
countries.
creepy.
They
I wouldn't
don't-
wanna go.
I was in Rwanda, no Uganda, where I took a drone. I was like doing photography, and so I had like the drone to like fly around. They confiscated it at the border because the silverback gorilla is for them.
Yeah.
They didn't want like humanity coming and messing with
right.
them. So they all have their different reasons. It's not
Wow.
always malicious.
I had a friend, Brett Morton. He was a photographer in Uganda or Rwanda. One of them that had all the turmoil and it was nuts. Both of them are.
Rwanda had the big
had-
genocide there,
He was
yeah.
there, and yeah, it was gnarly. He met, and that's how he met his wife. She was a humanitarian aid person, whatever. He was a photographer for like National Geographic or something. Yeah, dude, crazy shit. It's like, damn, dude, I don't know, man. I don't even go to Mexico because I like American comforts. I do. You know?
Sure.
I don't like having to poop for 3 weeks going to fucking Mexico, forgetting iced tea is
Plus,
actually
you'd
water.
stand
you
out
know?
over there. I mean, they'd be
Oh, I
looking for
definitely
you.
stand
They
out.
would be like, "Get this business, man."
Yeah, this guy's got money. He's got wing money.
Yeah. That's the real deal.
So then, yeah, I had some other things. Speaking of keeping going with the Iran and the economy talk, I had some of these statements. Trump he's been on fire lately,
Dude.
saying the
Dude,
most brain dead shit.
Right. He's got to be getting to the Biden stage.
Well, it's like this guy, like this. You said the war was very complete, but your defense secretary says this is just the beginning. So which is it? He says, you could say both.
I know. Well, which
Like, this guy
Testament?
must shake his head and it sounds like a spray paint.
You an
can.
Old Testament or New Testament kind of guy? I like them both.
Yeah.
Both.
It's almost like they're trying to control the oil market.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Maybe they're gambling against it.
I mean, think about how much money his cabinet's made and his friends on this. Because
Oh,
I'll
it's
be honest,
insane.
you know, like I knew that it happened after this, and of course, I was like, it's going to be a week or two. This is what I thought, because Chevron's sitting at $1.50 or something, $1.40. It's at 200 now, you know, and I'm like, I'm going to sell a lot of shit and put it in the fucking oil because it's going to blow up when it happens.
And then you got hacked and
well,
it all got sold
I know
anyway.
that. I know that. I got it
Pissing
back.
off people up here.
Banana
But-
futures in Costa Rica.
But it's
Ed,
like, shit, fuck, what am I doing? Did I do that? But like, you know, smart investors, I guess, you know, I mean, it's just.
well, anyone can be a smart investor when you have inside information.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But even like, it would have been smarter for me to probably put 10 grand into some fucking Chevron and shit because it fucking went up 70 goddamn %. You know, like. But I just didn't think it was going to happen that soon.
No,
you
no,
know?
you just gotta
And then
bet
that's-
against
What was it,
yourself.
Saturday at
Yeah.
2 in the morning?
Yeah.
It's like, you fucker. Monday morning when the stock market was open, it's going to be way too late for a guy like me. You know what I mean? Like, God.
But I guess this is going to go on until they've made enough money, or
I don't know.
they've milked as much as they can out of oil futures, because he's going to win this war just like he won the election in 2020.
Right.
No, he's just going to be like, yeah, we won.
Oh,
It's over.
yes.
We won.
Without a
We're coming
doubt.
home, and people are going to be like, well, but you're cutting and running. But nah, we won.
The
We
Mission
one,
won.
the
accomplished.
one big difference with that is the election office is closed. You can't close Iran.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You kicked a
Just
hornet's
can't.
nest,
Big time.
and they're fucking pissed.
So when you were in
You
West
may,
Point,
they might hold a grudge.
yeah, maybe, possibly.
Nah, not the Shaw.
Yeah, no, they haven't had one for 50 years.
this nation that's like 1/10 the age of our country is
Yeah.
coming over here and bombing us. Like, we're gonna just like forget this
And it's
ever
not like
happened.
we killed the 86-year-old ruler and then they just replaced him with the guy's son.
I know.
I'm
got
sure he
40
won't
years
hold
left.
a grudge against us.
I mean, I'm assuming when you were in West Point in the military, Iran was probably the biggest threat we had. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming. Is it something they talk about?
I mean, let's see. Back then, well,
I mean, Russia
mean,
probably always. North Korea.
Russia,
No one says
Russia's
it.
always there. Russia was playing a little bit nicer at the time. We were
Oh,
we
that's
were
true.
when we went to the range. We were no longer shooting at Ivans.
Yeah. Sweet.
But no, I
Heard
mean
that.
it was so. Yeah, I was 9/11 happened my junior year. And so it was that point to my class was the first that you can go your freshman and sophomore year and you owe nothing if you walk away. You can be
Oh,
like,
really?
Thanks for your time.
Right.
Like, I
Yep.
enjoyed
Oh,
it, but
no
I leave.
shit.
But if
Yep.
you
See,
go
that's
to your
pretty smart.
first class your junior year,
That's
then
it.
That's it.
You're in.
You are in.
And so
You're a
my
robot.
class was the first that went to their first class knowing that 9/11 had happened.
That must have been wild.
Wow.
It
yes.
was very traumatic.
Because what the
very
fuck? I bet a
traumatic.
lot of dudes are like, okay, I'm done. Dude,
Yeah.
Thank God.
At that
Thank
point,
God
we
I
were
am
a training
sophomore.
army. Like, we hadn't been to
Yes.
war in years.
Right.
Like, that actually exists. Like, the United States cannot go to war for years and years and years.
Right.
And that's where we were. We
Right.
thought we would negotiate through all conflict. Like,
Yeah.
that was
Well,
the
you would
Clinton
think.
reputation. We'll
Right.
negotiate through it and figure it out. We're not going to war. Let's just keep training.
And that's what they should do. I mean, they should. And like, you know, all the reports are like, Trump's like, yeah, you know what? They're a bunch of idiots, and we're just going to attack them because they didn't want to come to the table. But on Iran, you know, listening to Iranian reporters and other people, like, no, we were in the very middle of negotiations. It's like, but I can see that. I can see Trump being like, I don't give a fuck. I want the
Jesus.
oil, and this we're going to war anyway.
Why
like,
would you sign anything
we
with
knew
the
we were
United
going.
States?
Like, I think they just wanted to do it the whole time.
Oh God, they didn't
I'm not
bring
liking
those
the news
ships
cycle. We
there
better
for
drop
nothing.
some bombs.
Yeah, not like in the news cycle. They're going into Zorro Ranch, nuke Iran. You know, like it's. I mean, I always, you know, I did think it's a distraction, and it is. It just, I think the Iran thing is more of a. They got lucky as a distraction too, because like they're extracting enough from Epstein and shit, and this is like they get oil too with this one.
Well, and then
you
we
know?
see these people. They don't
But
even.
are
See,
they?
they don't even seem like they give a shit.
No,
like
they
you've
don't
got
give a shit.
Caroline
No.
Leavitt, who says
Dude,
they
she
asked
is-
her about injured troops, and she said, "Well,
Whatever.
it's ballpark 150." And it's like, imagine signing up to serve, leaving your family, going over to the desert, getting your leg blown off, and then back home,
like,
your president is going, was it 148, 150? It's something like that. I don't really know.
He doesn't give a fuck. But Charlie Kirk dies. Charlie Kirk dies, and we do the flags at half-mast.
Vile people.
Not for any service members.
Vile people.
Not for the people ICE have killed. You know, you got 2 white people ICE killed, but they've killed like 15 other people. They just happen to be brown, so nobody really fucking talks about it.
And we're spending $1 billion a day, no problem. But $85 billion for the healthcare subsidies for Obamacare, that is impossible.
That's just
a bridge too far.
Too much.
You know, that really pisses me off. And it pisses me off how much, MAGA hated Obamacare because they're racist, because there's no other reason to hate it, because, like,
well, it should.
I'm
You and your
redneck,
employees' premiums
dude with
went
no
up how
money.
much?
Oh, dude, everything went up.
It's
Everything
just
went
rebranded
mine more than
MAGA
doubled.
care,
Mine more than doubled. And it's like, oh my God, dude, like, I can't believe this is happening to everybody in America right now.
Yeah.
Like,
1 in
that's
4
honest.
ranchers use the ACA.
Yeah, I would assume, because
And
they don't have
so-
all the money in the world. Not every rancher's rich.
You get hit with $500 to $1,000 for insurance subsidies.
Yeah.
Like
a month? Like, it's insane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And it's happening to seniors.
That's more
too.
than a car payment.
It's happening to 90-year-olds. Their supplemental insurance just went through the roof.
My
just
parents'
right
friends
now.
said their premiums went up to $2,800 a
I'm
month.
telling you.
Well, I've got to figure out why Republicans fucking hate healthcare so much, other than they're getting paid by the companies, but so are Democrats.
Well, I think we're
but
very
Democrats are the ones that are
propagandized.
fighting for it. We definitely are, but I mean, it's like the ACA was basically an attempt of making it, just reasonable. Like, I broke my back twice, and it's like I couldn't get no coverage. Fuck no. So I didn't have coverage until
Wait, you have a
Obamacare came out.
pre-existing condition?
Oh, yeah, I had a lot of them. Broke my pelvic bone. Like, this stuff here, a lot of pre-existing. And that saved my life, basically, having it. And I even hemmed and hawed, and then I fucked up my knee somehow, playing volleyball or something, but it swelled up like a watermelon. I'm like, what? Tore like MCL or
You
something.
do not have the volleyball body type.
No, I love it, though. Yeah, I don't.
You ever seen those guys in the Olympics that play Olympic
they don't look
volleyball?
like
I
me.
watched the final. It was like Brazil versus Italy. They
dude,
looked
they-
like aliens.
yeah,
it was
yeah,
terrifying. They're like
they're like just
6'10",
big, long
7'4"
arms.
wingspan, 40-inch verticals. It was like, this is
Yep.
horrific.
But you know what? Being able to get insurance instead of paying 20-some thousand, that would have ruined me. It would have ruined me to have a $20-some thousand bill. I mean, and your other option is have no money at all, be poor. It's like really, there's Americans out there like, fuck it. Why would I even have any ambition to try to make money? Because right now I can go to the emergency room and have it paid for.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Medicaid will take care of
between
it.
health insurance, car insurance, house insurance, property taxes.
Dude.
My God. I mean,
dude.
that's a lot of money.
I pay
Tap
over
house
$100
wings?
grand a year for all those things you just said. I mean,
no wonder
I grew,
wings is so
I grew up
expensive.
really
Exactly.
in like the 80s and 90s on a ranch in rural Montana, and we pretty much got doctored out of the vet bag unless
I bet you
it was
did. I remember
unless
it.
it was an emergency because
if it was real.
you didn't know. All you knew is if you went into the hospital, you were gonna get a bill that was gonna set you back.
Right. Yeah, so you don't go.
Yep.
You
And so
don't
it
go.
was figure it out. I mean, my
This is
dad had a
good.
lump right here because he broke his collarbone and he didn't want to go because he couldn't afford the.
Good enough for the horse. It's good enough
Yeah.
for you.
Yep.
And
I have
so-
this wrist because I didn't have health insurance. I drunk and snapped my hand backwards.
That's like Steve. His elbow clicks, but he just gets really high and forgets about
Fuck
it.
it,
Yeah.
Steve, where the hell is Steve?
I wonder if
Well,
he's a
did you
woman
see?
yet.
So speaking of like Trump and how his brain is melting,
It's
did you see this
melting.
thing about how he wants all his people on his staff to wear his shoes now?
Okay, so I thought that was Hegseth. It's Trump doing
It's
that?
Trump. And there's this
Does
great.
he want him to have cankles too?
There's this great
It's
photo.
unbelievable.
There's
I
this
can't
great
believe
photo.
it.
I don't know if Kev can find it of Rubio.
Oh, my God.
Because Trump bought him all the same shoes, and they're all Trump size.
What do you
So,
mean?
like-
He bought who? His
Like
old
Rubio.
the cabinet?
Yeah,
I think I did see this.
He
but I
kind of
didn't-
went
I
online
couldn't
and said,
figure
I'm
out
going to
the
get
Oh,
shoes.
no.
I'm going to get
And
a
I
dozen
couldn't-
pair.
I
One for
couldn't
everybody.
commit-
Yeah,
no
there it is,
brain
right there.
cells
Are
It's
they
the
to
top
doing a
left one.
jig or something? Like what?
Well, it was the one on the top left because there was a close up of it. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, look at. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Oh, wait a second.
right.
What?
Right, so it's like, so my thought was
I'm
like,
so embarrassed for this country.
it's like these are the people
my
that are
God.
sending our troops to die in Iran, and they don't have the guts to tell Trump, like, actually,
Dude,
sir,
I'll wear
I'm
my own
a size
shoes.
9. Oh God, they're just like.
How does Hegseth get away with it then?
Dude,
don't know.
look at him. He's got the brown
and
shoes
it's like,
on.
and what's next? Is it Nikes and the black?
provides
the black
lobster
diamond sheet
and
on the bunk
steak
bed?
and everything
Does
else.
Hegseth look like a huge Christian to you guys, or does he he gets to this podium. All right, we're going to be doing this. I'm the Secretary of War now. All right.
He looks like a 13-year-old that's like 3 inches taller than everyone else. He thinks he's really tough.
Is he a typical rich Fox? Because everybody that's on Fox News, all the broadcasters, all the hosts, whatever, they're all gazillionaires. I didn't really know this until recently. Oh, yeah. But they're a very high class of people.
A lot of those guys are. I mean, up and down them.
Sure.
I mean, he just doesn't appear very Christian to me. So when I hear about this holy war shit and stuff, and he's telling troops and stuff, I'm like, okay, you don't have to be phony in front of them. You can be phony in front of the cameras, but he's actually saying, I don't get it.
It's only MAGA could create someone so stupid and yet so consequential. Like this
that is profound,
young
man.
It could only happen
through MAGA. It could only happen. You're right.
Because this would not happen.
No, under anybody.
Say what you will about Donald Rumsfeld and some of the people under W. We disagree on policy, but these guys had somewhat of an idea of what they were doing.
I think MAGA's mad about this war stuff. I don't think they're necessarily buying off on it.
Some of them are.
Who's the guy?
It definitely goes both ways. You hear a lot that have just jumped like that. They were absolutely like, no more wars. We're getting back. Don't even think about it. And
a lot of them about the files. They're done. They're like, I'm done with Trump. I'm done with MAGA.
Yeah.
We're not going to see these files. And we will never see the files. Nobody's ever getting in trouble.
No, we got the files.
No, well, except for on our podcast, you're going to see the files. But I think it's sad. It's really sad. We're never going to have an explanation for why we went to war with Iran. We're never going to find out anything about the files, and that's how corrupt this country really
Our
is.
intelligence
But I think the war's peeling off MAGA.
It is.
The files are peeling off MAGA. I mean, they're grouping and their loyalties.
And they're just scheming the whole time. Like, how do we get away with this? How do we get away with this? And I think that's just politicians.
Well, they're going to go
general.
right back into the culture war. You're going to hear,
without a doubt.
Our intelligence is telling us that Iran is going to change Cracker Barrel's logo soon.
What?
Fire the tomahawk.
Well, you already hear Lil Aaron talking about transgender and all that kind of stuff on his opening thing. He's just spewing that Lil Aaron shit.
Dude, I can't wait till one of you guys, whoever fucking wins, I cannot wait. I want to host 12 debates. I mean,
I don't know that the GOP is allowed to attend debates.
Yeah,
I don't think they are.
It would be interesting. It would be great to see one in a debate.
Oh my God, some moron on Aaron Flint's Facebook, because I stalk him for sure, says, because his post whining, he is such a snowflake. This is the one thing I don't get. Those people don't like snowflakes.
I think he's going to blow
How
his
can they
top.
like this guy? Yeah. But he's talking about how none of his opponents want to debate him, and he wants to show Montana how Montana as fuck he is and what a true warrior and shit. Like, seriously, this was his Facebook post. I'm like, you whiny little bitch, attention-grabbing whore.
Yeah.
And somebody's like, one of the comments was like, well, at least you're not like the Democrats or whatever they call them, like they don't even have debates and they won't. I'm like, and I had to respond. I'm like, actually, I think there's 8 roundtables and events scheduled for Democrats. Yeah. And please tell me the last time a Republican hosted a fucking open house, a roundtable, or a debate. Yeah. Because I can't tell you the last time I've heard of one.
Well, and 300 people turned out live in Whitefish. I mean, how many people turned out in?
It was about the same size crowd.
I mean, that's big crowds.
Awesome, really?
People are coming out. They want to hear about it.
Dude, people do. People really do.
And lots of engagement. I mean, it was kind of the same where we had lots of little Q&A afterwards, great questions.
Good.
Genuine. It wasn't just trying to poke the bear and trap people.
Yeah.
They really genuinely wanted to know.
Well, I think we're living in a fucking weird time that people that aren't political are like, maybe I should be some political.
Yeah.
I mean, because my health insurance is gone, the gas is fucking through the roof, and I can't afford. My God, I've never paid $780 to have my propane tank filled. Yeah. I just paid $780. It's the same fucking size it's always been.
I mean, that's all tar sands oil
but
coming into Billings,
go up that much?
Coming from Billings to Missoula, getting trucked up here. They're running all that stuff there from the tar sands. That's got nothing to do with Iran. They're just raking you.
Holy fuck!
I always get a big kick out of those people. I don't do politics. It's like, well, you're going to do $5 gas, whether you like it or not. So you might want to pick a side.
Well, you're seeing a lot. I think you're going to see a lot of first-time voters, just like you did in 2020. I mean, Biden won by 7 million votes. Sorry, Trump. I do believe the numbers.
Allegedly. It's still litigating.
Because, and like I always say, Biden didn't win because he's some great charismatic leader. He was not Trump. And that
he won because he was boring.
It was boring.
Right?
Sleepy
He was
Joe.
just like,
boring. Well, you're right. People
you're
wanted
gonna watch
something
the news
back.
and
They
not
wanted
feel
that
like the
back.
world's on
I wanted
fire.
that back.
It's still a bell curve.
Yeah.
It is still a bell curve with Americans, of which the noise is out there on the extreme. But the majority do just want their country taken care of, the opportunities for the future.
Leaders to lead.
Absolutely. Like they want consistency.
Yes.
They want to know. They don't want the markets to swing all over
Right.
the place. That's
Yes.
a Wall Street thing.
Right.
Dude,
Wall
it's
Street
horrible.
make money on oscillations.
Yes.
Like regular Americans, they want to know that their salary's safe, that their health care is safe, that their housing is affordable, that they can go to the grocery
Yes.
store and they can load up on what they need to take care of their families. Like that's all that
Yeah.
vast majority want.
You need
Right. And to
certainty.
be left alone.
Well, to be left alone,
Yeah.
yes. And you just like, so I own a dispensary, so all my packaging comes from China. That all fucking went through the roof.
Yeah.
My girlfriend owns a t-shirt printing shop. It all comes from fucking China, Pakistan, South Korea, Vietnam, all these countries.
All this stuff made
these
with
countries
oil
over there
that
are
you can't even
shipping
get.
things to other plants to say they come out of that country. Like, so this is what we're doing to try to save you money. Our Chinese plant's going to send it to fucking, wherever. I think Vietnam or something, because they have plants everywhere, and then we'll ship it from there so you save yourself, 10% or whatever. It's like, and she got letters all summer saying, well, you're going to expect a big price increase. Actually, no, you're not. Like a month later, it changed. And this uncertainty, you can't really run a business in that. You're freaked out all the time. And everything, one of my businesses is a ski shop. So depending on what country these skis are made in, depending on how much more they cost me. And I'm like, dude,
God, all your products need oil, man. You are
and
in
they
trouble.
all need oil.
You're
I
in
need
trouble.
a lot of diesel to get that shit up here. We live in an expensive place to have shit shipped to. Whitefish is nowhere near a freeway. It's expensive to do business up here, and it sucks because it doesn't have to be this way. This is what I
I know,
think.
city council.
You're trying to do the
Yes,
right thing.
yeah.
You're trying to run a good business. You have a profit margin, and you're just trying to take care of
Yes,
yourself.
really.
You
So stop
don't
complaining
like
about
the
my prices.
oscillations.
No, I do, and I don't think anybody does. That's what you guys are talking about. It's like this uncertainty. It's no way to live. I think we live a responsible life, and we're not all fucking drug addicts because we need to know where we're at in life and need to take care of ourselves so we're ready for our future, and that's kind of like what it's about. But in this climate, it's just throwing everything on what the fuck are
Well,
we
chaos
doing?
is part of the plan. The
Yep.
chaos. It's easy to rub people blind
And
when there's
70
chaos is going
million
on.
people voted for it, knowing it was coming. The people that say they didn't know, like Joe Rogan and shit, it's like, fuck
Well,
you,
he's
dude.
also a moron.
Fuck you, dude. You knew it was coming.
You endorsed him.
How did you forget 4 years ago what happened?
Right.
But America has short memories. We just, whatever.
So TJ, our knight in shining armor over here, has a little bit of a joke for us.
Did he save a life?
Hey, Kev, you got me on this? You got it? All right.
We can hear you.
I'm here to soothe all your worries here with my sweet, sweet voice. And I'm going to tell you a little
Lower. Get it lower.
My sweet, sweet voice. I'm here to tell you a little joke tonight. So, a fascist, a convicted rapist, and a domestic abuser walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What can I get you, Mr. President of the United States of America?"
Nice.
He said some young pussy.
I saw that one coming.
The weather was horrible today.
Sure was.
Well, according to the
wind.
weather people, the rest of us were
sure,
like,
yeah.
it's not so bad.
Everything's bad if you remember it. We're what 15,000 away from unveiling TJ's identity. We said at 100,000.
Yep.
We will.
I thought that's when we got wings.
Oh, we'll never.
No,
get
well,
wings.
we'll see.
We're never getting wings.
That's when he's joining ICE.
Yeah.
We're gonna get TJ to join ICE. It's
But
time.
before we move on, we do have some gasoline tips for our listeners.
Oh, good. I was waiting for these.
Gas prices are rising. Check your tires inflation. Reduce your speed.
Wait, go back to the tires. 32 or 35.
Check your tires inflation.
Yeah, make sure they're properly inflated. Reduce
Is
your
it
speed.
3.5%?
Avoid stops and starts. Reduce extra weight, and don't start a war with Iran. So it should be easy enough.
That should be easy.
Just to keep those prices, reasonable.
Avoid stops and starts. So
highway
don't
driving,
drive
essentially.
anymore.
Yeah, just don't drive.
Yeah.
Don't go downtown Whitefish.
South Korea gets 70% of their oil from Hormuz, the Strait of Hormuz.
Oh, boy.
70%.
Oh, yeah.
So I watched them on today on the BBC.
Well,
They were
those
talking about,
European
the premiere or
countries, they're
something.
just
Yeah, I lived there
they
for
don't
3
have
years.
Venezuela
Yeah.
like
Oh,
Matt's
Oh, you
talking
lived in
about.
South Korea?
Yep.
Is it as nice as Charlie Kirk said it was? Because they have free health care and free education?
Well, I have no idea what Charlie Kirk said, so I can't answer.
He came out of a
but-
restaurant and he goes, look, no homeless people. Nobody's stabbing anybody. Yeah, you fucking asshole. Stop getting your base riled up. Your moronic base that believes in we are Charlie Kirk. Like, fuck you people. What are you talking about? You believe everything this guy says? He comes out of a restaurant in South Korea and it's beautiful. Yeah, well, look how that government takes care of them. And they don't go around fucking pushing other countries around either.
Yeah.
Somehow they have
North
a great
Korea.
quality of life.
Yeah, that's the north one.
Yeah, wrong. You had the wrong.
What? Oh, did I say North Korea?
Well, North Korea tries to push people.
It's
Oh,
not,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
that's
quite
the one
so
that
nice
does.
up there.
Yeah.
They try, but I don't think anybody takes them seriously. Like we're saying, do they have a nuke? I don't know. I mean,
They got
at least
nice-
they've been quiet
It's got
lately.
propellers on it.
They got nice
We
stationery,
don't need
big
them
letters.
to jump into
you
the
know.
fucking fire right now.
They don't even know how to get traction in drama now.
No, they don't. You're right. Trump stole all their
Yeah,
thunder.
they had a falling out. Trump and little Kim Jong used to be
yeah.
like buddies. He used to go
Yeah,
over
they
there all the
wrote
time.
They got to
talk
start
to
writing
him.
red letters. again,
That's
yeah.
back when, like, he wasn't having any luck making friends in, like, Europe or anywhere.
Right.
So,
You know, another thing, real quick, I've been hearing reports of China's funding a lot of this shit behind closed doors. And that doesn't surprise me at all. Like, why wouldn't they? They're dominating America anyway. Why don't they keep fucking with America? Give Iran some money, Give them some missiles. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? None of us will ever know.
None of us know.
Yeah,
no.
we don't.
China has a huge net spread across this world. You don't realize,
They
like,
do.
Africa, they
Yes.
do a lot
Really?
of infrastructure building, and they're in there for, like, oil, special, like,
Yeah. Why wouldn't they?
gems and stuff. Like, they're in there, and they are
Like,
bringing
China's the new
all back
Britain,
home.
like Great Britain, like, kind of took over the world and, like, got everywhere.
And they
started
got
taking
lots
resources.
of Iranian.
But they're the
oil in
China's,
China.
like,
Yeah.
They
Some
have,
blood
they have
sausage,
a 10-year
governor.
plan. They have a 20-year
Right, they
plan.
have
a
plans.
50-year
Right
away,
plan.
Mr.
Like,
G.
and you don't deviate from it. Like,
Right.
they don't care who's in power.
No,
They
their
just
plan
stick
is
to
their
it.
plan. It's amazing culture. I mean, the thing is, we like to rip on them, and obviously, like Trump and MAGA and all this. You can buy a house in China for $5,000.
And we're not moving to China.
You know,
Let's not
well,
spread
maybe.
that rumor.
But you don't. It's just not.
went to
it's not a
Wuhan once about
backbreaking
6
life.
years
You know what I
ago.
mean? It's
Yeah.
not.
I'll
It's
never
like
go back.
there's opportunity, big opportunity over there. And you said, they've got shit going on everywhere.
function
They
research.
just know what they're doing. They're really.
You thought
I
it was
mean,
bad if you in Mexico, you in China. I'm telling you, it's not going to work out.
I'm not going to Mexico.
China hit my head a lot in China. I bet.
Let's go to Ed's racist of the week.
I don't
Ed,
have one.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I don't have one. Oh, okay.
Is this that Montana guy that Steve Daines promoted?
Dude,
No, this is the guy from Tennessee.
right. This is real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Paperwork doesn't magically make you American.
Then what does? I don't
Love it.
understand.
I
Like,
love it.
He's got a nice smile, though. I'm telling you.
But dude, there's a lot of dudes towing this line.
He
that are running
was
for
the guy
office.
that had the ARs for the Christmas. His
gotcha.
whole family. Yeah.
Gotcha. And didn't he say something like Muslims don't belong in this country, or he
Yes.
said something else very inflammatory too recently?
I mean, when you can be straight up fucking
must be
racist
up
and
for
weird like
re-election,
that,
yeah.
like I just. Right, how do you do that? You know what I mean? Like,
It's
is he
so
saying that for his
ugly.
voters,
It's
or is that
crazy.
him? You know, like,
It's crazy.
I mean, I guess his voters like. I mean, Trump got elected. You know, I mean, okay, like I know people that voted for Trump, and I'm not saying that they're bad people and they're not racist and this and that, but I'm telling you what, I kind of
But they
question
did get
it.
us
You know,
into this shit.
yeah, they got us into this. Yeah, the fucking assholes.
I mean, it's crazy because I mean, growing up in, like, rural Montana, like, you're all pretty much white.
Yeah.
Like, it's not.
Pretty much.
But there's no racism. There
No.
wasn't when I was a kid.
Right.
Like, I went to West Point. I had 2 black roommates my first, like, semester there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We didn't understand each other. Like, they listened to rap and I listened to Garth Brooks, and we were both like, what the hell's going on here? But by the end of the semester, we were best friends.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
it wasn't like there was anything that
So
was
they were
animosity.
listening to Garth Brooks at the end.
Oh, I didn't get them hooked.
I'm gonna ask Matt
I
some
remember I
Garth
had a
Brooks questions. at
I had
the
a
end.
birthday. Yes, I saw Garth Brooks in Edmonton a couple summers ago. It was awesome. Then I went and saw him in Caesar's Palace at that real intimate show. That was fucking rad.
Well,
that was
let's ask
awesome.
you now. What's your favorite Garth song? Give me top 3 favorite Garth Brooks
I
songs.
mean, I have to go with The River. Like,
Oh, The
that's-
River's a good one.
You
Ooh,
can't.
The River's good.
I love
those
Rodeo.
first
Rodeo's my fucking favorite.
one.
I love
So
it.
that one, I watched him and Trisha Yearwood when she was opening for him.
Yes.
Oh.
And
I
that
saw that.
album was just coming out.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Garth.
Yeah.
before they were married.
Oh, way before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Beaches of Cheyenne catches me on the right day at the right time.
it's
Ooh,
not
I'm a
bad,
puddle.
not bad.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a good one.
I love Rodeo,
much
dude.
to,
Call 'em Baton Rouge is fucking
Oh,
awesome.
Call 'em
That
Baton Rouge is
motherfucking song gets you
incredible.
going.
You know, it's crazy.
If I don't have cocaine, I'm going to Baton Rouge.
I bitch about music streaming stuff all the time, and like I bitch about Garth all the time because I love Garth Brooks so much, and I feel like an entire generation of music fans have just missed out on his music because they don't know where to find it.
Well, not Matt's roommate.
Well, because you
Like
can't.
They got way more than they ever wanted.
Like it's not on Spotify, it's not on Apple
I
Music,
know
it's not even on
anything.
YouTube. Like you
no,
can't even like
you have to buy it from him, I think, and put it on your
right. It's
download
like
it.
in true Garth fashion.
I mean,
like you can only go to Walmart to buy double live
There
and
is
stuff like that.
But there is an artist out there on Spotify that sounds exactly
Yeah,
like him.
Brooks-
that I
Brooks
had-
Jefferson is the
Yes,
guy's
I
name.
had no idea. I'm like, so he's like, oh, you
sounds
guys,
just
you
like
pay
him.
for like the Garth Brooks. Like, no, it's on Spotify. It's like, dude,
in
that
a
ain't
pinch,
Garth
it'll
Brooks.
do.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Friends in
not-
Low Places. I mean, come on.
Oh my god.
I mean, Thunder
That's my
Rolls.
anthem.
Thunder Rolls. That was the one I. So I
3:30
did
in the
piano when
morning.
I was younger. My mom made me do all these things.
Yeah.
And so I Thunder Roll like that
such a
went
great
through our
song.
house with me poorly playing on the piano. Like it was kind of
You
it
could,
was
like,
worse
belt
than
some of
giving
it
me
out,
drum
yeah, couldn't
sets
you?
because I played that so.
What's the
hard.
Garth song that's it's just the rip off of Maggie May by Rob Stewart where he's like with the woman, the older woman, and they end up sleeping together. God, what the hell is the name of that song?
Oh,
Kev knows what I'm
that's
talking about.
the wheat fields waving in the wind.
Yeah,
one.
it's like in her.
Yeah.
I felt her hands of leather turn to stone.
Oh, yes.
Oh God, what
Yes.
the hell's the name of that
In
song?
a cold summer night. Or
Yeah.
yeah. Nope. Dude, it was great in Edmonton.
If he was on fucking Spotify,
It was
I'd look
end of
up the
June,
goddamn name of the song.
and he's like, "Well, we normally play this song when the sun's down, but I'll be sleeping by the time the sun
Yeah.
goes down up here." And it was awesome, and it was in the outdoor football stadium. It was the first sunny, hot day in Edmonton. It was like 82 degrees. Half that city was sunburned as fuck.
That summer. is the
It
name
was
of
so
the
funny,
summer.
man.
Yeah,
The
the
summer.
summer. Yeah.
Oh, that's summer. Yeah. Yep, I thought it was good. All right,
Anyway,
where are we?
after that quick,
Come on, we
Garth
got topics
Brooks,
here.
little detour.
So the new farmer bailout. So you're a rancher.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
pretty involved in the Montana Farmers Union.
Yeah, how's Walt doing these days?
I mean, he's a new grandfather. He's
a new
really,
guy.
really excited
so
about.
he's not as loud anymore. I mean,
He's gonna be loud to the day he dies. I'm pretty sure. Like they ain't turning that guy off.
Well, I feel like a lot of these farmers get a bad rap because now there's this new war package that they're trying to push through, and all these farmer guys are trying to add $15 billion in bailouts for farmers. And I've always been of the, my position is, hey, take the money.
I'm taking the money.
Take the money.
If they're
Take
giving
the
it,
money,
I'm taking
Take
it.
the money. And it's a shame that we always, especially this administration in the last year, has screwed over the American farmer so badly.
I mean, the tariffs and the damage to Montana.
Oh,
I mean, it's
fucking
gonna
horrible,
take
dude.
us decades to
God.
repair.
How are there still MAGA hats in Montana? I don't get it. I don't, because we are getting fucked. I mean, it's just it's bad. That's so bad. I mean, and how much did we just bail the farmers? Was it $12 billion?
Something
was the
like
last
that.
one?
Yeah. But you guys are seeing the tariffs effect right on the ground, right? I mean, when you talk with friends and on your operation too.
Oh,
I mean, it's
across
like-
the board. I mean, chickpeas,
Yeah.
huge in India. We had one of the world's largest populations. We were their main exporter.
Oh, really?
And they've
What?
completely changed. I think they're going to like Brazil and Australia.
Everybody's going to Brazil, dude.
And so it's
Everybody.
just like and they're setting
they're
up
making
long-term
money.
contracts with them. Like
Right.
it's not like, oh, we'll just wait out Trump and we'll come back.
right.
No.
Like they
But
don't
why
care
fuck
Oh,
about
so that
You're
market's
right.
gone.
You're right.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a lot of years' time, but sacrifice. We're going to have to go back hat in hand if we want those markets.
Yeah.
Like, we are not better off in any way, shape, or form.
No, dude.
Bacchus made a statement the other day about it would pretty much a waste of his 30 years in Congress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
He
worked
been-
so
yeah.
hard getting Montana exports over to China and Malaysia.
But it's not just exports. I mean, you're probably seeing the price of fertilizer goes through the roof because
Yep.
they got the Strait of Hormuz all blocked off.
Yeah,
and they
apparently
can't
like
get that
40%
stuff
of
out
the
it.
world's fertilizer comes
I'm
out of
telling
that
you.
straight.
So I'm guessing that farmers are like, I'm screwed.
I heard somebody on a podcast just last night I was listening to saying, just wait till September. You guys have no idea what's coming. If this fertilizer doesn't get here within 2 weeks and these crops don't get planted, you're going to be eating a whole lot of different shit this fall than
so
you're used
food
to.
prices are going to go through the roof.
Food
Wait,
prices.
food's going to get expensive?
Food that you're not going to get, I mean, it's sad. It's sad.
Yeah.
Well, it
I
is
mean,
so unnecessary, too.
Again, yeah, absolutely.
Exactly, it's
Like, we
unnecessary.
did not have to do this. And
Especially once we obliterated their nuclear program 6 months ago. We obliterated
Well,
it.
I mean,
it's gone.
I think we're talking
Nobody
about, like,
knows it's gone.
The classic example is Argentina, where it's like, we did not need to do the American cattle rancher as dirty as we did them. When we gave Argentina $40 billion, and then we just started buying all their beef, and just
that truly was like in Montana, because I mean, my family, a lot of friends, like ranchers, were Republican.
Yeah.
That was the first time I saw them go to social media and talk out against the administration.
Wow.
Like, that's a
That's a big
huge
deal.
step.
That's
and
a
they
big deal.
all kind of did it together. Like, once the first one got out there and said
Right.
this is bullshit, like, they were all
What's affecting
willing
their bottom
to
line?
go
Well,
public.
it's
and do
their
it.
land.
They did
know?
it in October. That is the thing that either Trump is completely tone deaf or he's that
You
stupid.
don't care.
Yeah.
No,
Was-
there's money in it for him. He's doing it. He doesn't give a fuck.
All the Montana calves go to market in October. So a rancher spends their entire year raising, breeding, calving, tagging, branding, like feed,
Right.
everything goes into these calves. So in October, you can take them to market and sell them, and that is the one time, like, you just pray to God that you're going to have the highest market that you can, and you're
Right,
going to get a
of
good
course.
price for your calves.
Right.
And he instantly dropped it. Like, you look at the chart, it just goes straight down with the Argentinian beef thing. And
And Zinke
we
just
had-
let him do all this nonsense.
Oh, they
didn't
didn't say a
squat
thing.
about
They didn't
it.
say a
Nothing.
word.
Nothing.
Well, they didn't say anything about the public lands
I didn't
until,
hear anything
until
from
they felt the
Danes.
fucking heat.
Yeah, I didn't hear
know?
anything from Danes, Sheehy, Zinke. I kept waiting for them to be like, we need, something, this big, beautiful bill. We need to take care of Montana farmers. And they just didn't say a word.
No.
Oh, and then it was hilarious. Like, after they really screwed over the farmers, ranchers with the Argentinian stuff.
Yes.
Like, a few weeks later, it's kind of like they went to like an old printer, and they found in the USDA like Biden's like wish list of things that we want to get approved that the Republicans won't let us. And it was like 13 points, like cool, right to repair, all these things we've been fighting for forever. And they just like come out with a memo, be like, hey everybody, I think we'll do these.
Good news.
And it was just dangling a carrot that we haven't heard anything about since then. Like, it is just jacking with the minds of voters, and it has to stop.
Yeah.
We have to give somebody who, like, when they speak, it matters, and there's follow through.
And we need to educate our voters too. I mean, there's a big disconnect when it comes to like people that actually know care what's going on. I mean, like in America, it's way more important to know what your sports team's doing and what your favorite music artists and movie
Vikings
actors
signed
doing.
Kyler Murray today, just so you know.
Oh, good.
15-2, I'm thinking. But anyway, this is a segue into kind of our last topic, where it's like
Easily.
Zinke's out, and it's
Zinke's
like
out.
I
he
think
gave
a
his
lot of these
hat to
guys
Matt.
saw
He's
the
out.
writing on the wall, because when you've got he's looking at 4 strong candidates like you and the other 3, I think any one of you guys would have wiped the floor with Zinke.
I believe that. I really believe that.
He knew he was done.
I think it was time to cut and run.
Because we're hurting. We're hurting bad. It's
I
true.
mean, I would. So first of all, I'm going to say, I think he just couldn't stand a real cowboy hat being in the race.
I thought he gave you his
He's
hat.
got it on the right way. Zinke's known to wear his hat.
I've earned mine. I don't know where his showed up from.
I don't know many cowboys that grew up in whitefish, and I've been here a long
Yeah, I know.
fucking time too.
Right.
He's the only one, in fact, I would probably
Pretty
say.
sure Santa Barbara's not a big cowboy hat place.
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, fancy ones.
Yeah. Fancy hats.
Oh man. So, but I mean, I assume that's why you got into this race, because you were looking at Western Montana, and you were looking at the people that were struggling, and you weren't hearing anything from Zinke. We were talking earlier about how they don't do debates and town halls. The
They don't do
Republicans
shit. They don't talk to anybody. They never returned an email of mine ever.
Here's the concern, because I honestly would much rather be training horses right now.
Sure.
I've got 4 3-year-olds, 2 4-year-olds that I got 30
my
days on in
God.
January. But I mean, last year, just looking at the state of affairs, like in Montana, our entire delegation had abandoned us, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
then
all of them.
looking nationally, everything that was just going downhill, I don't know how to trust the 2028 elections. I don't know what's going to happen there.
I don't either, dude.
So 2026 was absolutely the time that Democrats have an opportunity to flip the House majority, and be able to at least get Congress back working again.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's what it would take.
And when you look at it, since I was born, 1980, how many federal races in Montana, sir, for House or Senate seats, do you think Democrats have won when the seat was either open or held by a Republican? Since I was born.
Oh, when I was
That's a Joe Pick question. I don't know.
What you got? What you got?
Don't know.
Well,
I'll give you. There's 29 qualified races.
Okay.
Since I was
29,
born.
Since 1980. God damn.
Ed, go ahead and guess.
There has been.
We got
And
some.
I'm just
We got
thinking-
some smoke coming out over there.
I'm thinking from mid-90s.
This is like dead air now.
Yeah.
I don't know. 7? What?
One.
What?
One.
What?
Wow.
Since 1980. Oh, okay, yeah. That wasn't.
Who was
you're
it?
saying that wasn't open, and it was
Tester in 06.
right.
Oh,
That
yeah, he
was-
took
is-
down Conrad. Yeah.
He is the only example we have in this state
Wow.
of a Democrat federally
right, federally, statewide.
winning an open seat or against a Democrat.
Wow.
We've had 28 great candidates.
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't little Aaron work for Conrad? I think
He did.
might-
Yeah, he
did.
I
Yes,
think
he did.
might have,
Yeah.
yeah.
He did.
Dude, Conrad Burns was dude.
Wild guy.
He was creepy. and
He
shit,
actually
like-
nominated me for West Point.
Oh, he
So
did.
little Aaron was
Oh,
there
that's
in
good. He gave me the
D.C. when
nomination.
Abramoff was buying steaks?
Yeah, right.
I met him at.
Jack.
Oh, I can't remember the legislators. Roy Brown. I met Conrad Burns at Roy Brown's house in Billings.
Roy Brown?
That might have
That
been
vegetarian Roy Brown?
Fucking weirdest night of my life. Roy Brown liked to wear these fancy, fluffy things under his suit. I don't know what his deal was, man. He was weird. But yeah, wow, won.
Well,
That's
he lost
crazy.
bad to
Just
Schweitzer that year. I mean,
Governor's races, we've done well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but Roy Brown lost bad. Schweitzer
Yeah.
cleaned up like 2/3 of
Roy
the
Brown
vote.
is not charismatic.
Well, they had all
mean,
those
he is-
stories that he was a vegetarian from Billings. It's like, come on,
right.
people. You know, Roy's a
That's
Republican.
hilarious. Yeah. Yeah.
And he was a real foo-foo guy. I would, if that's a thing.
Really?
Way he was. Oh yeah, very feminine.
A real Quinnell.
When he spoke on the floor, he was very feminine. You know, a real Quinnell.
A real
100%.
Quinnell. Not a fake
not
Quinnell.
fake. No. The real guy was the real deal Quinnell.
Well, Matt, I assume you've got quite the busy schedule. Where are you heading after this? I know you were in Whitefish Monday. Were you in Butte on Tuesday?
Oh, I mean, this has been pretty much the
you
wrap
went to
up.
Whitefish, Butte, and then back here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so it's just been hitting the road. I mean, that's the nature of the beast. That's
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
we
it
want to
is.
do. We want to be out there. I mean, thank you guys twice
Yeah.
now have provided
Yeah.
opportunities.
Yeah.
So
to-
where are you going next? Where can people
Yeah.
find you? Where can people hear about the campaign?
So one of the big things we just are working, setting up an event in Big Sky next
Cool.
week. We'll be down there.
At
And
the
then-
ski
So
hill?
we're going to go to the parade. We're going to do a couple things in Butte. And then, so, yeah, kind of back down south is the
Cool.
next.
You gotta be in Butte for St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I bet every candidate will be there for that one. You gotta be. I mean, if you're not in Butte on St.
I might
Patty's Day,
be
you're
there.
running for office. You are fucked. I would assume. You know what I mean? It's such a Montana
Come on down to
tradition.
Butte and
When I'm
fight
in
in the
Montana, I'm like,
Qatar.
what the fuck's up with St. Patty's Day here? Who
Although
gives a
they
fuck?
did get me to run in their Veterans Day race, which
cool.
is
Really?
almost as big. I think it goes back to World War One.
In
is
Butte?
what- in Butte. Yeah.
Whoa.
So that was a fun event there too.
Is Aaron
We were-
Flint in that one?
Little Aaron.
I wonder if little Aaron goes into it.
No,
Probably not.
he definitely was not.
Oh, I can't wait to make fun of him every week for the next
Well,
fucking.
little Aaron would probably drive like one of those Shriver's cars that you see in the parade. You know?
Yeah.
A little hat.
I'll cheer you.
Got a little fez on.
We're gonna send him all invitations to get interviewed. We'll see what happens.
Well, thanks for coming on, Matt.
Oh, yeah, no,
Oh,
It was
appreciate
cool
it.
to talk
pleasure.
to you, man. It was fun.
Yeah, this has
It
been
was
fun.
good
You
to talk
guys
to you.
are always a riot, and I
Yeah.
just have to like
That's it. Funny
hide
guys.
behind my hat.
Right,
and
yeah.
go a little bit too far.
Don't get
Get
too
back
close to us.
up.
Don't attach yourselves to us.
Exactly. We're contagious.
We're losers.
So what do you got for closing thoughts, Joe Peck? What do you got for us?
You know, I watched this one hitter that was on Facebook,
Ooh.
and it
like
was
the sounds of it.
with Alani Bankhead and Dr. Ed, and it was really good.
Oh.
And I think people should be going on. I mean, Kevin, where would people find that particular with Alani bankhead. She's running for that U.S.
Alina.
Senate.
So you can find the
Alina.
interview on Facebook at the moment, and this weekend it'll be on every other platform. But I think it's just Alani from Montana, I think is what her website is.
I mean, really fantastic interview. I think people should look at it.
Cool.
I think it's a
Yeah,
real
that's
eye
good.
opener.
She's pretty awesome person. Like, blew my mind. I'm like, before I started interviewing her, I said, listen, I got to tell you, I was just at a Democratic event. It's like the third one I've been to in the last couple of days, and nobody knows who the fuck you are. So it's like, really, you got to give me. I got 2 minutes to talk to you. You tell me what you're back, because I don't know.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. They just say you're a badass. I go, that's all I know. She's like, oh well, then gave me a little rundown.
She
So-
blew Ed's mind. She, her thumb came right off.
What?
Where'd it
You're
go?
amazing.
Yeah, where'd it go? I guess my clothing thoughts would say, it's great to have Matt here. We need new blood.
New blood. Bring it. Bring it.
In the house. And, a guy like Matt is exactly what we need. Right now we've got the Democrats in Congress are like, well, the ball's in your court, Republicans. And then the Republicans, they stab the ball, they cut it up, they bulldoze the court, they sell what's underneath to Saudi Arabia.
Yep.
And the Democrats go, well, okay, we will do funding for a new ball, but you have to follow the rules this time. And the Republicans go, we're going to kill your family.
And that'll be quite
So
all right.
we need guys like Matt that are going to fight for Montanans in the House. So thanks again, Matt, for coming on.
we really appreciate it, Matt.
Yes, thanks a lot, Matt. And
Doctor, what do you got?
I'm looking forward to next week because we have Joe Exotic on.
Oh,
Thanks
Jesus,
to Ryan.
that's right. We have the Tiger King.
Tiger King's going to be on the
From
show
prison.
from prison, so
Oh, yes.
it'll be interesting.
Call and collect.
I guess we'll have
Well,
to.
that's a follow-up right there.
He's a political. Maybe he's a political guy. I don't
Well, he
know.
asked President Trump for a pardon.
Oh, he did.
He did.
Oh,
He didn't
that's
get
good
it.
enough. That's how.
So he
that's,
hates Trump.
So after this show, he's certainly going to get one.
Yeah, right. Oh, man.
Thanks for hanging out with us for another hour of bullshit. A big thanks to Matt Rains for joining us tonight. Be sure to check out Matt and his campaign on all platforms and stay tuned as the race continues to heat up. Next week, we're taking a break from politics and diving into absolutely unhinged saga, Joe Exotic of the Tiger King lore. Before the season ends, swing by Tamarack Ski Shop. We got that extra snow coming in tonight. Make sure to like, subscribe, and send us some beer money. Until next time, same beer time, same bud channel.